Marking the end of Lent, Bishop Fabbro celebrated the 3 liturgies of the Triduum at St. Peter's Cathedral in London. Beginning Thursday with the Mass of the Lord's Supper, the holy oils which were blessed and consecrated at the Chrism Mass on Monday were carried by RCIA candidates and catechumen into the sanctuary where they were placed in front of the altar. The Gospel proclamation recounted Christ washing the feet of his disciples prior to their Passover supper, which Bishop Fabbro reenacted by washing the feet of parishioners and those completing their RCIA journeys. Following communion, the bishop incensed the Blessed Sacrament and covered it with a humeral veil. The liturgy concluded with the Blessed Sacrament being carried in solemn procession from the main body of the church to the adjacent Lady Chapel. Friday afternoon, Bishop Fabbro presided at the celebration of the Lord's Passion, which began with the bishop prostrating himself at the bare altar in an act of abasement and sorrow for the Church. The Passion narrative, according to John, was proclaimed in 3 voices, with the bishop proclaiming the part of Christ.
Behold the wood of the cross, on which hung the salvation of the world.
After the homily, the cross was processed to the altar by Deacon Len Hughes. The faithful were then invited to come forward and venerate the cross. In a darkened cathedral, Bishop Fabbro blessed the new Paschal fire to begin the Easter Vigil on Saturday. The Paschal candle was presented and blessed by the bishop, who then lit it from the blessed fire. The Paschal candle, which is used for baptisms and funerals, was then used to pass on the fire to the faithful gathered in the pews. The light was spread, candle by candle, throughout the cathedral, illuminating the darkened church. After the homily, David Houghton was called forward and presented to the church for the sacrament of baptism. Following the litany of saints, Bishop Fabbro blessed the water to be used during the baptism. After David's profession of faith, he was then anointed with the oil of catechumens and baptized with water. The RCIA candidates were then invited forward to profess their faith. 12 RCIA graduates were received into full communion with the Church by the bishop, who then traced a sign of the cross on their foreheads with the sacred chrism. The newest members of the Church were then presented to the faithful amidst applause.
And let us now give a warm welcome to the newest members of our church.
Bishop Fabbro concluded the celebration by blessing all those assembled and wishing everyone a happy Easter.